I am the lowest omega in the Empire, yet I saved the Empire's supreme ruler. At the time, looking at the giant wolf with mud-clotted fur, I thought he was just a rogue cast out by his own pack. At the entrance of the palace slave quarters, I was bent over the wash base, scrubbing clothes by hand. A huge crashing sound startled me. "Stuart Mara, is that you?" I walked out, thinking Stuart Mara was scolding a slave again. But when I pushed the door open, my heart ached with pity, and my eyes pricked with tears. "Did some other pack abandon you? Did you run here?" The giant wolf opened its golden slit-pupiled eyes, and a menacing growl reverberated in its throat. But due to weakness, it only let out a soft whimper. I was a little scared, but I still took out the small piece of bread and offered it to the giant wolf's mouth. The giant wolf glanced at it and turned its head away. I stroked its head. "I know wolves eat meat, but this is all I've got. Please make do." The giant wolf impatiently opened its eyes and sniffed the bread. Looking at my skinny myself, it finally lowered its head and swallowed it in one gulp. I immediately smiled and stroked its big head. "Good boy." It took everything I had to drag the giant wolf inside. Just as I settled it, I heard a clamorous of voices outside. I peeked through the crack in the door. The royal investigators had arrived.
"Seal every gate! No one is permitted to leave the premises! Not a soul!"
My heart lunged, and I quickly cowered into the shadows of the corner. Outside the wall, the leader of the investigative soldiers was talking to his subordinates.
"Search quickly! Duke Kael trespassed into the sacred grounds of the wolf pack and is to be arrested by order of Princess Lyra."
His subordinate seemed a bit confused.
"Captain, Duke Kael always operates within his own territory. How could he suddenly trespass on sacred grounds? What if we're chasing the wrong lead?" "Quiet! Don't ask questions you shouldn't. The princess order is here. Just search."
Luckily, the investigator's footsteps outside did not come any closer. I took a moment to steady my racing heart. Duke Kael is incredibly powerful. Even the Wolf King treats him with deference. Yet Princess Lyra has ordered his arrest. If anyone finds out I know anything about this, I'll lose my life. At the time, I had no idea that the giant wolf before me was none other than Duke Kael, the very man Princess Lyra was hunting. At the ball, he had refused Lyra's advances and was set up in retaliation. He drank wine that had been tampered with, and the rising full moon triggered an involuntary, beastly shift. But I only took him for a rogue who had not yet learned how to shift at will. I took the opportunity to haul the wounded wolf into a remote storage closet. "You're lucky you found me." I knelt beside him to examine his injuries. "The cut is deep. If this keeps up, it won't end well. Rest here for a bit. I'll be right back." In the dim communal sleeping quarters of the slave camp, I gently pushed open the door. Several slaves inside lay sound asleep on their beds. I crept to my tattered bedded and fished a vial of healing potion from its hidden nook. Once I had the bottle in hand, I cautiously scanned the room to make sure no one had been awakened. Then I slipped back out and ran at once toward the room where I had hidden the giant wolf.